What's good, humble family? Just want to talk to y'all real quick. So, one of the things I want to say is I saw this at work. I saw this at work the other day, and it kind of it didn't get to me, but it kind of made me laugh. It made me laugh and humor because don't let other people's mood get to you. We got people out here, which is crazy, right? It's just so crazy to me because I don't understand it, but we got people out here that just because they're in a bad mood, they willing to put anybody else in a bad mood, whether you're in their vicinity, whether you're friends, family, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if their mood is shot, best believe sometimes most people are on the prowl looking for who else they could mess up just because their day is messed up. I was at work, right? Last stop of the day. My last stop. So, I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. It's still early. I'm like, yeah, I can, get, have some decent time to myself. So when I get in the store, I write the order up. I go out the store, get the order, and I come back in. So when I come back in, I see the guy who usually checks me in. So when he saw me come in, so he just looked, and then he was like, "It's going to be a little minute. I gotta count this money first." And it's just like his tone and everything, right? His tone, body language, and everything. So I just looked at it and I said, "All right, that's cool. Like, go ahead and do your thing, right?" I ain't think nothing of it. I was like, "Go ahead and do your thing." So he sat there and then he talked to his coworker for about 5 minutes. Then he finally went in the back and did what he had to do, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm on my phone, scrolling and stuff like that. And I don't even know how much time went past, but it didn't feel like that long. But he came out, and when he came out, I was like, "How you doing today, man? Like, how you feeling?" He's like, "I'm all right," something like that. So I'm like, okay, still, I get that from time to time from people. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like their job, some people just like that, but it comes with the game, right? So whatever. He scanned everything. So he scanned everything. So he was like, "What you need me to do?" I was just like, "I just need a paper, and the signature. Like, that's it." He's like, "All right." So he was like, "You're going to have to give me a minute because I need to help this line." I'm like, "Hey, bro, go do your thing. I got to fill up." You know what I'm saying? I got to fill up your shelves. So I go to fill it up and everything. So he still ain't come back. He still ain't come back. So I was done, came through, and I was just standing there patiently waiting. And I feel like because he seen me patiently waiting, or because I didn't give him attitude back, or I didn't give him attitude period or stuff like that, he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna make him mad. I'm gonna get him there." So he had me waiting for a little minute, but little did he know that was my last stop. I ain't really care. It was still early. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really care. So he basically came back and he just like handed me the pay. I was like, "Appreciate you." I was like, "You have a good day." He was like, "You too." You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you can tell he was in a bad mood, and you can tell like just with the little stuff that he was doing, that it was like he was trying to irritate me, which is like I said, it's just crazy to me that people like that. But it was just like everything he was just doing was just like, bro, are you trying to irritate me? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not working. It's not going to get to me. I'm too blessed for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too blessed. I'm doing good on this job. I'm making improvements. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to better my life. I ain't got time for the negativity right now. I ain't got time for the negativity at all, to be honest. But I ain't got time for the negativity. I ain't got time for the games. None of that, man. We just like my man Malik, man, my brother, man, we purpose driven. You know what I'm saying? Everything we doing is for a purpose. Everything we doing is for gratitude. Everything we doing is for positivity. We're not with that negative stuff, man. It's a brand new year. Why is people still like that? Why are you like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're in a bad mood, I get it. We're not going to be happy in a good mood all the time. I get it. But you do not, bro, you do not, you should not, never pass that energy along to the next person. I don't care how you feel. Do not do that, because that's only making yourself look bad. And then it only make yourself more mad when you run into a person like us who don't really get mad at stuff like that, because we know what we have. We know who on our side. We know. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, if it was late in the day and I was behind and stuff like that, My attitude probably would have been a little bit there, but I never would have brushed it off on dude. I never would have showed him that I was angry or upset, because that's just not how I do. That's not who I am. That's going to feed him. Why would I want to feed the negative? Why would I want to feed on the negative to make his day, better by doing that, but make my day even worse? Nah. You know what I'm saying, humble family? So don't let I know y'all that came across people like that, and I'm hoping not, but we're human. You probably done did that to a person before, or people before. You still might. You know what I'm saying? You just don't notice. But don't if you do that, stop it. You know what? Stop it right now. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to let out your frustration. You can go for a walk. You can open up your Bible. You can talk to God. You know what I'm saying? Just go. You can go find a quiet room or in your car and just breathe. Sit there for 5-10 minutes and quiet during your break or something like that. Like, you ain't always gotta. Oh man, I need to do this, do that, do that. Nah, that's overwhelming yourself, and that's what's causing your mood to grow more and more and more, because you just keep feeding your mind with this bull crap that you need to do, and that's just making you more and more upset. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Humble family, take some time, let your frustration out another way, but never pass it along to the other people that's around you or anything like that, because it's not going to work out for you. It might work out for you in the time. If it does work and you get that person upset, it might make you feel a little bit better. I don't know why, but like, that's not the way to go, especially if you up on this humble journey with us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to better ourselves. We trying to become the best version of ourselves. That's not cutting it. But really, I want to speak to like the people who deal with that or who sense that. You might sense that from a co-worker, family member, something like that. It's like every time you mad, you try to get me upset. And you know what I'm saying? Just ignore it, humble family. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just remember what you blessed with. Remember what you trying to do. Remember what you're focused on right now. Don't focus on that. That's negative. You're not doing that. All right, that's all I really wanted to say, man. It's just crazy to me that we still live in a world where people just want you to be mad because they're mad or they're upset. Like, it just don't make sense. Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. I don't know, but I don't make it make sense to me, because I'm good. We Gucci over here, but nah, man, for real though. Yeah, don't let none of that feed into you. If you gotta throw on some music, if you gotta read a scripture, something that's going to calm you down, don't let that next person get the best. Don't let that next person win, because once they see you upset or they angry or you get angry off of the bull crap that they just fed you, like I said, that's going to make them feel like that's going to make them feel better. That's going to take some negativity off of them, which is good. But now it's going to go into you, which is not good, because now you upset. Now you mad. That person like, all right, I feel a little bit better now. You know what I'm saying, humble family? So just keep that in mind when you at work, when you're at home or something like that. If you notice like somebody picking fights with you or somebody just trying to pick an argument, be like, yo, what? You all right? Like, check their mood first and be like, you good? You all right? You need to talk about something? Try to be a helping hand. And then if they don't want it, and that the only way that's going to make them feel better is if they make you angry or the next person, then you got to avoid yourself from it. You got to push yourself away from it. I don't care who it is, family, friends, co-worker. I don't care if it's your grandmother, bro. Like, if we protecting our peace this year, we protecting our energy this year. I mean that. Let me get a little bit closer. We protecting our peace this year. We're protecting our energy this year. We're not dealing with that. We done dealt with that in the past years. We're not dealing with that. All right? We're not dealing with that, humble family. So definitely be aware. Be aware of that. Notice it. Avoid yourself from it if you can't help it. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Y'all take it easy. Stay prayed up. Keep smiling. Keep doing the Lord's work. And I holla.